EA sells, Game Pass prices go up, and we give a bovine breakdown to everything that happened at the Tokyo Game Show on this week's
Cowman Gaming Conversations. So, we are starting by talking about EA confirming that it has been taken over by investors over in Saudi Arabia.
Yeah, big sale. One of the biggest acquisitions I can remember for a long time, probably since Microsoft bought Activision and Blizzard and all that kind of stuff.
Bro, it is huge. $55 billion it has been bought by from over in Saudi.
Well, you got to think, I think EA is probably the biggest gaming company that isn't owned by a Xbox or a Sony or that kind of thing. So yeah, it's no doubt it is 55 billion. Hey, if you are a shareholder, you're getting dollars. $210 per share is huge.
It is huge. We are seeing right now an era of Saudi just buying everything, bruh. We had, as wrestling fans, man, we have witnessed the takeover of big old shows over in Saudi Arabia. We have seen them bring stars out of retirement. Yeah. We got Shawn Michaels coming back. We got Undertaker. We had a Brothers of Destruction versus DX, wasn't it?
Yeah, bald HBK.
Bald HBK?
Bald HBK was crazy.
Man, they have got money to spend, and they obviously are spending on what they want to buy. That right now is EA.
Yeah, I think it's a big thing in the Western, like they're trying to get into the Western market, be like, hey, we're not so scary. Who knows if they are or not? That's not really our thing to talk about. But EA says the buyout will accelerate its strategic vision for the future of entertainment.
Yeah, man. I'm actually pretty excited for it. There's a lot of fear around the Saudi Arabia movement. As a big old, wrestling fan, I hated the idea of the shows going over there. I think they've now locked in a WrestleMania.
Yep, 2027.
2027 WrestleMania. But man, we have witnessed some of the biggest returns in wrestling from that happening. Here's hoping some of those Saudi princes and all that over there have got some good taste in gaming.
Yep.
Maybe EA is going to bring some absolute bangers. We have seen it time and time again, throughout history, rebranding of countries. We had, I think one of the biggest we had seen was probably Japan post-war. They were like, you know what? We have been a scary, scary old country. How about we just start introducing to your kids some Hello Kitty?
Yeah.
Oh, you like cartoons? Well, we're gonna throw some Dragon Ball Z your way.
Yep.
We're gonna create the next generation of fans of cartoons.
Yep, make the absolute best technology you can buy.
Man, we'd seen it with Japan, and I'm hoping that Saudi has got the right mindset for it to make it happen with gaming too. As a big lover of Japan, I've loved seeing everything that they have done with that rebranding.
Yep.
I'm hyped. I'm scared. I don't know what's going to happen, but all I can say is hopefully with the amount of money they're dropping, we're about to see some big things from EA.
So basically it's going to be a culmination of three partners. So one is the Saudi Arabian government.
Yep.
The second is Affinity Partners, which is an American investment firm. But the thing is, most of its funding is from the Saudi Arabian government. So it's two parts Saudi Arabian, and there's also Silver Lake, which is an American investment fund.
Okay, man. Well, if there's one thing I know about Saudi Arabia, we're probably going to see Goldberg in these games as a DLC character.
Goldberg come to Madden 25.
Yep, Goldberg, Madden 25. Here we go, baby. Let's cook.
I am hopeful that all this stuff like wrestling, EA, it's sort of them saying, let's get our people out of our, let's be a bit more inclusive. Let's include, like you think of The Sims being a very large LGBTQ plus fan base.
Huge, man. Huge.
I'm in quite a few different Sims groups.
Yep.
And it has been a lot of sadness since this has dropped. So hopefully it is them sort of expanding their worldview and sort of accepting, I guess, what the Western world has found the norm in recent years.
Here's hoping, man. We had seen it with, You know, there was a lot of fear with the WWE when they went over there, and because they did not want women wrestlers.
Yep.
And while it's not where it needs to be, while women, you know,
Still have to have the jumpsuits.
still have the jumpsuit, still have that. There has been some of that growth, you know, within, you know, they are going over there now. They're putting on killer performances. I hope that this is a moment of growth. I hope that this is something that continues that traction moving forward.
I think so. I really hope so, but
I hope so, man.
only time will tell.
The thing is it's happening, and we've just got to hold on to our socks and see what's happening. And for anyone that is scared out there, you know, I also acknowledge that.
Yeah.
This is something that is scary. This is something that is going to be a big, big old deal. Here's hoping that all of us are proved wrong and they are wanting to take it over for all the right reasons. I am always known as being too optimistic though. So let's see how they go. Here's hoping EA's finally able to get back to cooking.
Yeah, hopefully.
Hopefully.
Our next story is Sony is rumored to have a brand new PS5 controller. It will be the DualSense V3. It will catch up to the Xbox controller, which has had a removable battery pack for years.
Yep.
Although, unlike the Xbox controller, it'll be not like AA batteries or AAA batteries. It'll be a rechargeable battery pack.
You love to see it. You love to see it.
I hated for years having to be like one PS4 controller and having a lead that was way too short and sitting like at the end of my bed, hunched over, like so I can reach. So switch and swap battery packs, yes please.
I'm excited for it purely because maybe they get a step closer to being as good as an Xbox controller. That's all I'm going to say.
Comfy.
Mate, I have grown up an Xbox kid,
Yep.
you know, and those controllers, man, you know, they just feel like home. I jumped on the PlayStation ones. The PlayStation 5 controllers, I'm going to give it to them. They are, in my opinion, are the best controller we've had from PlayStation.
Much better than the PS4. Going back to PS4, it just feels so blocky,
Yeah.
so rigid. And yeah, but the PS5 ones are great. I don't know. It's going to, if you like the current PS5 controllers, buy them now because they're going to be replaced.
Yeah.
Once those sell out, they will sell out. The new ones will replace them, apparently.
We're going to see, hopefully they're doing a little bit more than just the battery packs. You know, I'd like to see a little bit of a remodel. I'm a big old fan of that rounder shape. I know that there's a lot of PlayStation gamers out there though. So let us know, what is your favorite gaming controller?
Well, for some news that's probably a bit closer to home for us, Xbox Gamepass Ultimate, well, all the Game Pass tiers, they've gone up by a lot, over 50% for Game Pass. So the Australian price increase for Ultimate goes from $22.95 to $35.95. That is a big deal. PC Game Pass also hasn't escaped. It goes up to $19.95 from I think about $12.95.
Yeah, man.
And for premium and essential tiers, it also goes up $2, but it isn't too much in the grand scheme of things, I guess.
Everything is going up in prices. We're seeing it with consoles. We spoke about it last week with video games.
Yeah.
Everything is going up in prices. I hate it.
Yep.
I know it's part of life, but like everything's going up in prices except our wages. So I don't want to get too real with you on that. But man, if they're gonna put it up, make it worth our time. You can't rise the prices in this and then put all of the games over to PlayStation.
Well, this isn't me being an Xbox shill. It's me trying to justify what's happening because I'm going to keep paying for it. I can't live without Xbox Game Pass.
Well, you tell me because I need some
I will tell you.
justifications.
Okay, it will have. This is for not premium. This is for Ultimate only.
Okay.
If you're any other game, like you're shit out of luck. So if you're Game Pass Ultimate, you pay an extra $12. You get access to the Ubisoft Plus Classics catalog, and you also get Fortnite. Not Fortnite Festival, Fortnite, what's the thing called? Fortnite Pass.
Oh, like the Fortnite Crew?
Fortnite Crew, that's it.
Okay.
That will be coming later in November.
So what if we're an Xbox Game Pass member,
Yep.
and we're going to get the Fortnite Crew,
Yes.
will we still be able to use that Fortnite Crew pass for our, like say if we play on PC? Like how's that going to work? Because I pay for Fortnite Crew,
It's the same, yep.
pay that every month. But are we going to now get it covered? We're going to cut that cost and just pay Xbox Game Pass?
I think you'll have to have your account on an Xbox.
Yeah.
But I believe you will be able to play on a PC. I've had the same thing. I used to have my Fortnite crew on Switch.
Yeah.
I could only get my V-Bucks. V-Bucks. I could only get my V-Bucks on the Switch.
Yeah.
So the 1,000 V-Bucks you get every month,
Yeah.
it would pile up on my Switch. So you probably have to go back into your Xbox to buy things.
Okay.
But you will be able to access everything everywhere, hopefully.
Fingers crossed, man. If they're gonna rise the price hike, if they're gonna send all that up, make it worth it.
Well, Fortnite Crew currently is $17.55.
Okay.
So there's that price there. Plus
Yeah.
you get new games, all the Ubisoft Plus, so all the Assassin's Creed are included.
Yep.
And other things from Ubisoft, which is
Okay.
like Trials and a lot of good games there. Which are basically, if you have a PlayStation Plus member, you got that already.
Yeah. My biggest fear is we're going to get to a point like we are now with the streaming services that you need to have 12 streaming services active.
Yeah.
I hate that. I would rather pay more in one space to get that. So if we are going to get Fortnite Crew included, that is going to be a bit of a cut cost for me.
Yeah.
So I am going to be pretty happy about that.
I think to be optimistic, the thing I love about Game Pass Ultimate a lot, it's got the EA Play included.
Yeah.
It's now getting half of Ubisoft Plus included with the
Awesome.
classics. So it's all kind of, unlike the streaming platforms which are blowing up in every which way.
Everywhere.
It's all kind of combining into one. As we mentioned this last week, Xbox goes to more of a streaming platform than a console.
Yeah, man. I said going down that path.
Yeah.
I personally really like the model of being able to play my Xbox games on the PC.
Yeah.
Love that. Because sometimes you want to sit there with your Xbox. Sometimes you really want to just jump in, hear the,
Yeah, that's
you know,
right.
I've got the original, like the, you know, the OG like loading.
Yes.
I just
Old
failed terribly at that. But, you know, I love that. But I love my PC gaming. I really want Xbox to be able to really implement that. So if we are able to get that, I'm all for it. I'm all for it. Make it worth the money, Xbox. Make it worth it. So now we get onto a game that you've been telling me forever to play, and I haven't yet.
Yeah, I put this one in the brief for me. You know how I was telling you last week about the basically DLC or extra game you're getting in Yakuza 3 Kiwami?
Yeah.
Which I'm going to try and mention Yakuza 3 Kiwami every week. So, the Mine, the Like a Dragon Gaiden 3 whatever,
Yep.
was originally meant to be just a video package explaining Mine, who is the Yakuza 3 antagonist,
Yeah.
his story, his upcoming. They've decided, nah, stuff this, so it's going to be a game. So, I think that'll mean it's on the shorter side. That also tells me because it's being packaged with a game that is going to be on the shorter side. And the other big thing is they've said it'll focus heavily on side content.
Okay.
Which means I think it'll be a very short story.
How do we feel about these short story games? I personally love a game that is short. I feel like we've gone into this era now of, oh, you need to have a game that's 100 hours long or 1,000 hours. Make a game that's cheaper, that is shorter, that I don't have to sink 10,000 hours into.
That's the thing. I think a lot of games have come out recently. I had the same thing happen with Expedition 33? 33, yeah.
Yeah.
I almost said 66. Expedition 33, in that it was getting to the end and I was just like, geez, I wish it would just finish.
Yeah,
Beautiful
man.
game, amazing
Yep.
game. The same kind of thing with audiobooks. I'm doing a lot of audiobooks recently.
Yeah.
And it gets to that point where it's like, okay, how much more can we get here? I think people like to blow things out to this big, huge, grand story as creators.
People are rising prices on all of these games and are like, oh, you know what they really want? An extra 100 hours of content. No, bro, we want a good game.
Yeah. Good game will justify the cost. Big game does not justify the cost necessarily.
Mate, I would quite happily put my money out there to buy a Pokemon Red remake.
Yeah.
I don't need flashy graphics. I don't need any of this long-winded gameplay. Just give me something that is fun. Give me something that doesn't feel like a chore. We have so many people that are excited out there for the GTA 6. I love GTA. I'm at a point right now when I've got far too many games that I'm looking forward to, with Subnautica 2 coming out. Man, we have got so many games coming out. And I'm like, well, is GTA 6 going to be worth the time for me? Is GTA 6 going to be something that I'm going to, download and put 1,000 hours into? Because there are so many games that I want to sink that time into, but I can't. So, man, give me a game, short, sweet, with replayability.
Yeah, replayability I think is a bigger thing than long story. I mean, for me, I probably don't replay games as much as you probably do. I'm sort of a one-time story and I'm done.
Yeah.
But yeah, replayability, that should be what we're focusing on. Not so much this big, huge story.
100%. Let us know in the comments. Do you want a game that's 1,000 hours long, or a game that's worth 1,000 times to replay it?
So, Cowman, we had the 2025 Tokyo Game Show on last weekend. It was happening while we were recording. So hopefully this hasn't doubled up. But we're going to run through a few of my most interesting games, let's say. The first one is called Project Retrograde.
Project Retrograde. Let's go.
Retrograde.
Retrograde.
Like Gatorade.
What, Gatorade?
So
Retrograde.
I also fumbled that one too.
Yeah.
So you're only up to Resident Evil 2.
Yeah, I'm only up to Resident Evil 2.
Resident Evil 4 is a bit more action-based.
I've played a little bit of Resident Evil 4. I've put in a couple of hours into it.
This felt like Resident Evil 4. It almost looked like the devs of, or like maybe some old, what's Resident Evil? Capcom?
Capcom, yep.
Some old Capcom developers decided, let's make our own game.
Awesome.
Because it is from Japan, obviously.
I love it.
But it's like Resident Evil, but with gun fu.
Project Retrograde. We are talking, you're telling me Resident Evil 4 with gun fu.
It touts. You can be a martial art master, or you can be like the Baba Yaga.
Brother.
So it's very exciting. Basically, you're all infected with a virus.
Yum.
And if you meet someone with the same virus, you can download their memories. And that's how you get new fighting skills. So if you meet like a sensei, perhaps a sensei of success, you can get their fighting style.
Brother, that sounds like we're talking gun fu, we're talking some Resident Evil 4, and my favorite game of all time, Baldur's Gate 3. We got instead of a worm in the head though, it's a disease.
Right.
But you can't tell me that didn't just think Baldur's Gate 3.
I was thinking, I have never seen a game so different to Baldur's Gate 3. What are you talking about? So,
mate, we're out there downloading memories. We got gun fu. We got some RE4. Bro, count me in.
Yeah, I'm very, very excited. We'll stick.
That's got a thumbs up from me.
Big thumbs up. We're waiting for that. We'll stick in Japan with another huge developer, Hideo Kojima.
My boy.
Kojima? Of course. Have you ever played PT, the playable teaser he did? Wait, probably not, because it was on PS4.
No.
Just before he had his big split from Konami, which was huge news at the time, he created basically what was probably going to be the next, not Resident Evil, but like a Silent Hill Resident Evil. It was a horror game in that vein, called PT, which stood for playable teaser, because that's all it was.
Love that.
One level. It was scary as all hell.
Yeah.
He is now making another one. It's called OD. He likes his 2-letter names.
Yeah.
And there's a few things about it. Trailer's very trippy, very Kojima, very, I don't know what's going on. I don't even know if he knows what's going on. But there have been people linked to it. Very good people. Jordan Peele has been linked to the writing of it.
From Key and Peele?
From Key and Peele.
The creator of the
Get
incredible...
Out.
Brother knows how to make a comedy sketch. Brother knows how to make a horror movie.
Yep. And there are rumors, I don't know how true this is, so take it with a grain of salt, that other directors, other writers are also getting involved in this. Okay. And it almost looks like it'll be episodic within the game. So you'll have almost like what do you call, like an anthology. Like a movie anthology, like a horror anthology, but in game form.
We are seeing out here what sounds to be like Kojima is cooking.
Yeah, he always cooks.
He always cooks.
Hopefully he doesn't cook too much, which is often the problem.
Yeah, absolutely. So we got Kojima, we've got Peele. Bro, Let the boys cook.
Let them cook.
Let them cook.
Let 'em cook.
That is another double thumbs up from me.
We'll keep an eye on that. I don't know when it's going to release. It has been announced before, but there was a new trailer at Tokyo Gameshow. So
Perfect.
Thought we'd talk about it because it's pretty cool.
Love it.
Let's switch from super spooky to super cute.
Oh, you know I love super cute.
Animula Nook. I don't know if I've said that right. It's a bit of a handful.
Yeah.
Part Animal Crossing, part exploration platformer. So it's like you've been shrunken down in your house. It's kind of like Grounded a little bit, except without the survival aspect. So yeah, think Grounded where you're shrunk down, but it's more like an Animal Crossing. It's a life sim. You're going around, you're creating your town, you're meeting new friends. You got like green balls of yarn, which are bushes.
So it sounds like it's
fences.
Yo!
Yeah.
It's like Honey, I Shrunk the Kids without the trauma.
Yeah.
I love that.
Yeah. So it looks super cool. I'm always here for cozy games, especially Stardew Valley, Animal Crossing, not rip-offs, but in that same vein.
Oh, bro, I love it. I am disgusted in the amount of hours I've spent in Animal Crossing.
Yeah.
You know, I had spent so long on that turnip, on that hustle, Count me in, bro. I grew up loving Honey, I Shrunk the Kids, loved the concept. I just hated the trauma from it. We're going to make Honey, I Shrunk the Kids cozy. Let's do it, bruh.
Yep. So that will be another to be announced.
Mate, I'm going to give it a single thumb. Single thumb.
Single thumb,
Yeah.
okay.
Mine will play with the kids.
Yeah, that's a good idea. The Lift is the next game. It's just the Lift. You are a lift mechanic.
I'm thinking just like an up and down button.
Yeah,
and
like,
you want to go
make
up
sure
and
you get
down?
the right floor.
Yeah.
No. You make sure the floor gets to the right floor. Not as the floor.
Not as the floor?
Not as the lift.
Not as the
lift mechanic.
I really hope this game comes out with a DLC where we can play as the lift. It's going to have some high highs and some low lows.
Yeah. High ceilings, low floors.
Yeah.
Many floors. Many floors.
There's many layers to it, all right?
Yep.
I can really see that coming up.
Yeah, it's on the up. It might be going down. Who knows? We don't know.
We don't know. We've seen the huge rise, though, in these simulator games, man.
Yes.
I think there's even like a power wash simulator.
Power washing simulator is awesome. There's a graffiti cleaning or graffiti simulator or something like that.
Mate, we got farming simulators.
Yep.
We've seen the great, huge success in Flight Simulator,
Yes.
which is now no longer an Xbox exclusive.
Yes.
We're seeing some big old simulators, and people be loving simulators.
Yeah, the thing about the simulator games that I probably don't like is visuals aren't normally the best.
Yeah.
This one is beautiful. It has almost a stop motion style. If you ever seen anything from like South of Midnight, it has nothing to do with this game, but it has a stop motion style. This stop motion style is very similar.
I would like to think that they can do graphics pretty well for an up and down button.
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying. But I want to check it out. Am I going to play it? Probably not. Do I think this is huge for the community out there that has always wanted to be out there fixing elevators? Bring them up.
If you're not hyped enough, maybe this will make you a little bit more because it might be a sneaky horror game.
Oh, I do love
There was a
sneaky
little
horror
bit
game.
of a shadowy figure kind of thing.
Okay.
It's not in any of the gameplay, but it's definitely a source in the trailer. So I don't know if they're going to lean into it. I thought I heard something a while ago when this kind of first got announced that it would be a bit of a horror game. So we'll see. I like a bit of horror in my simulator. Just keep you on your toes.
Bro, I'm excited.
I'm very excited.
Mate.
I'm hyping myself up even more.
Yeah, that sounds like a bit of a hoot.
Yep.
Look, put it on Game Pass. I might do a sneaky one night play.
That's right. I think so. Let's crash ourselves back to earth with Project Bloomwalker. A lot of projects.
Yeah.
These are early games. This is like proof of concept kind of stuff.
Okay.
For some of them, like
Hit me
Project
with it.
Retrograde. Yeah, Project Bloomwalker. Do you like Studio Ghibli?
Love me some Studio Ghibli. Grew up on the Spirited Away.
Yep. It looks like Studio Ghibli almost to the point where there's like a walking house and there is a point where there is like a furnace flame character that looks very much like Calcifer, and it's like, oh, we've gone too far.
Yeah, is it like a Power World type of closeness?
It's pretty damn close.
Okay.
It's almost to the point where it's too much. There's a talking heron. There's a walking house, talking fire.
Is there the dust bunnies?
No, but there are. Do you know from Boy and the Heron where there are those little like white marshmallow looking
Yes.
They have like that kind of thing in there too.
Bro.
So it's I got a bit disappointed. I was like, oh, that looks really cool.
Yeah.
I thought immediately, oh my god, a new Ni no Kuni.
Yeah.
Because that was animated or like
actually by Studio Ghibli. Yeah.
No.
It's
completely separate.
Yeah.
It's this dude's. I don't want to talk too much about it because it's this dude's passion project.
Yeah,
But
if it's his passion project, if he is doing this as a huge Studio Ghibli fan, he's not trying to make it his own thing and try and make it like, I'm this original concept for this art. If he's not doing it through AI,
yeah,
let a brother cook.
Exactly, and it looks pretty good. It's a cozy crafting adventure. Lots of cozy. We love cozy.
We love a cozy.
You restore nature in a polluted world.
Mate.
So it should be very pretty. It's just probably a bit on the nose.
Look, we've got enough cozies coming out for me at the moment.
I think so.
I think I'm going to be leaning towards a cozy, trauma-free Honey, I Shrunk the Kids above it.
Yes.
Purely just out of, I'm a little bit not a big fan of like the copying of the art, but I'd love to hear where this is coming from. If he's just, as I said, if he's a huge fan of it, I'm all for it. If it's not AI done, I'm all for it. Let a brother cook.
Yeah, I'm not a huge fan of it.
No.
Hopefully it's good. Hopefully maybe he'll change it. Maybe he'll make it more original. Maybe it's one of those things where the trailer is just not doing the game justice, and it's probably maybe the media people, promoters have gone, wow, this looks a lot like Studio Ghibli. Let's lean into that.
Yeah.
Hopefully that's the case, and it's got its own sort of character.
We'll see. We'll see.
But we talked about OD. I probably should have followed this one next. OD looks like Kojima at his peak. Yep. Our next game is called Broken Law Don't Lie. I had no clue what this is. I watched the trailer. I still have no clue what this is.
Yeah.
It looks trippy.
Yup.
It is horror. It feels like Kojima on acid.
Okay. And Kojima's nuts without acid.
That's what I mean. So I don't know what to think of this game.
Yeah.
There's not much I can say about this game. I really want to follow this game.
Yeah, we are both huge fans of a trashy movie where you don't really know what's going on.
Yes.
Let's see how this goes.
That's right.
Alright, so I know what you mean though. The whole thing was an acid trip.
Yeah.
The whole the whole trailer was like, I'm like, what's going on? What's going on? I'm like, where's this going? Where's this going? Where's this going? And then it finishes. And it's kind of like, oh, it's going nowhere.
Yeah.
Give us some buy-in, brother. Give us some buy-in on why we need to play this.
That's right. And you know what? We love our trashy movies.
Yep.
If you have any trashy games in the same vein, so bad it's good games,
let us know.
We are into that kind of thing.
I love a trashy game when it's purposefully done trashy.
Sorry, you didn't watch the trailer, did you?
Nah. Next, we're going to be talking about people of note.
People of note.
Mate, as a big old Baldur's Gate fan,
yes,
I love me a turn-based game.
Yes.
Growing up as a big old Grease fan, I love Brother loves a musical.
Well, I reckon you'll love this game because it is, and this is all the information I have, it is a turn-based RPG musical. I don't know there's not much more about it. Like I said,
I don't need to know anymore.
These are only reveal trailers, so we don't know. I don't know when it's going to be out.
No.
But if you're a fan of musicals, or if you just like something a little bit different,
yeah,
I think this is for you.
Mate, I am all for it. I reckon I'm going to give it a crack. It sounds cooked, and I love cooked.
Yeah. I think it'll be quite good. I don't know.
Yeah.
It'll either be very good or really bad.
Yeah, absolutely.
Much like an elevator, high floor, low ceiling. Low floor, high ceiling.
Absolutely, brother.
Second to last one, Spell Trigger. This looks awesome. Have you ever played like your bullet hell games? So like you Enter the Gungeon, or even like an arcade game where you're like floating around and you got all the little dots.
Yeah.
And you're trying to avoid that.
Trying to avoid everything.
Imagine that, but all this has is gameplay of one boss.
Okay.
And it is like that, but from third person. So you're on the ground still and stuff.
Yum.
But yeah, it looks awesome. A little bit Dark Soul, or probably more so an Elden Ring kind of look to it. Lots of grays, lots of dark. And yeah, it just looks fun. It looks like it's going to be very hard. It might be very up your alley.
Man,
not me.
I love a Souls-like. Give me a crack at it, bro.
Yeah.
You got a Souls-like that you like? Let us know in the comments too, man. I love me a Souls game.
And the last big announcement is Deus Ex Remastered. I never played Deus Ex. Did you play Deus Ex?
No, I haven't played it either, and I'm excited.
Yeah.
It is one of those ones that I was far too late to the party for.
Yes.
It's one of those ones that I hear so many people swearing, this is my favorite game ever. This was, they must play it. And then you go to play the old one and it's a potato.
It is so old.
So old.
To the point where I think the remaster even doesn't look very good. Because they've sort of only upscaled it. They have remastered it, but it's old to a point where they've only upscaled it, remastered, that kind of thing. So it looks more like a 2010s game, like maybe 2014, 2015, then...
That's playable though.
Very playable.
And the fact that I get to be able to say, hey, I've played it, count me in, man.
Yep.
I've had so many of you letting me know that this is a game that I needed to check out. So many people on the streets saying that it's their favorite game ever. Now I finally get to give it a check out and not feel like it's a chore. I am excited.
Like we said, remaster games.
Remaster games. If it ain't broken, don't fix it.
Exactly.
I am still waiting for Simpsons Hit and Run. I am still out here, bro. I want to replay the old Futurama games, the old Scooby-Doo games.
Yes, the old Scooby-Doo.
Bro, there are so many incredible games. Gun, if you could remaster Gun, that was the OG. I preferred that over Red Dead Revolver growing up. Gun was a banger. You had the final boss out here that was throwing the dynamite in a mine. Like, that game cooked. Remaster these games, please.
Man, that took like 10 seconds for you to unlock Gun in my head.
Yeah, the yellow cover.
Yeah,
the skull on it, the guns. Bro, that game cooked.
That was a great game. And that's it. There's plenty more from Tokyo Game Show, but this is what I think we found interesting.
Yeah.
Something a little bit different, not just the standard RPGs and all that kind of stuff.
Love it.
So, we've already been doing thumbs up, thumbs down kind of. We're going to get into the upcoming games. So, this will be games that are released this week from Saturday the 4th.
Yep.
Wrong. Sunday the 5th.
Sunday the 5th.
Sunday the 5th. We're coming out Sunday the 5th. Sunday the 5th to Sunday the next.
Yep.
Whatever that may be.
Yeah, absolutely.
The first one is coming to PC, only PC. I believe it's in early access. Diamond Blades?
Diamond Blades. Yeah. I'm a big old slasher fan.
Yep.
We've got a game coming out where it's first-person slasher.
Yeah, but in the way that you're not a serial killer.
Yep.
Think more Doom. Imagine Doom.
Yep.
In the style of that, where it's just a run and gun, but medieval. But not Doom Dark Ages medieval.
Yeah.
Sword.
Yeah.
Sword and shield medieval. So you go through, you can hack, you can slash. Yeah, I literally wrote in the notes, like Doom with swords. That's my big takeaway from it.
I'm excited for it, man. I absolutely love that whole style of game. I grew up actually not being a Doom guy. I was a Serious Sam guy. So the Serious Sam series is kind of where that all comes from for me.
Yep.
For me, this game, it comes across as Serious Sam with swords.
Yeah.
Doom with swords.
That's right.
So I'm excited for it, man. I am pretty keen on it. Looks like it's going to be like, so it's an RPG.
So it advertises the depth of RPG. So like you get to choose, I don't know if you get to choose where you go and stuff, but you get to choose what you get and that kind of thing. But it should be replayable. So everything is new, everything is different each time.
We said it earlier, make a game that's short and replayable. Yep. I want that over 1,000-hour gameplay. I am super in for Diamond Blades.
Yep, get on the 6th. Early access, so we'll be a bit hesitant about it.
Yeah, we've seen games coming out on those, the official game days with bugs.
Yeah.
Just be gentle with these dudes. It's their first time on Earth, man.
Yeah, exactly. That's right. So, yeah, big thumbs up for me.
Yeah.
The more I watch this game, the more I'm...
Lock me in.
Blood of Moran. Do you like Assassin's Creed?
I do.
Did you like the Assassin's Creed where they were over in, like, the Middle East and stuff.
Absolutely, I did. I grew up a big Prince of Persia fan.
Yeah, it's like that cross with
Yeah.
Prince of Persia. So this is going to be an RPG based on the Arabian Night folktales,
Love it.
or the style of the Arabian Nights folktales.
I
don't know if
absolutely
it'll
love it.
be exactly based. But yeah, looks like you can go stealth, or you can go in with your swords and just go for your life.
Yeah.
So it looks like options there. That'll be out on the 7th on everything except for Switch.
Bro, I'm super, super down for it. As a big old Prince of Persia fan, as someone that just loves that era of folktale, loves that history there, bro, I'm so down for it.
Yeah, it's very, I feel like it's untapped, other than Prince of Persia, obviously.
Of course.
I feel like it's a very untapped kind of mythology, would you
Yeah.
say?
And I see every time that a game goes to that era, every time, even if we look at, the Aladdin, like anything in that era has cooked, bro.
That's right, yeah, exactly.
Like, so I'm excited for it, man. It is we are in an era now where Viking stuff's being, like, that's kind of the flavor of the month.
Yeah, that's the thing that's been buried into the ground at the moment.
Yeah, we've got a lot of Viking stuff happening. We have got a lot of cowboy stuff happening, which you know I am all for. But brother, bring it back to, that style of Arabian Nights. I'm all for it.
I'm excited. I'm also excited for this game. It's got a weird kind of sense of humor about it.
Yeah,
So you can tell by the name because it's called King of Meat.
Bro, it is it's going to be like a party game. Yeah?
Yes.
A platformer as well?
Yeah, sort of like you enter a dungeon in like a game show. Man, I've been reading, sorry, this is a wild tangent. I've been reading Dungeon Crawler Carl, and I've been wanting a Dungeon Crawler Carl game.
Yeah.
This might be the closest we'll ever get to it. So basically, yeah, you enter a dungeon with your 4 friends, if you have them all, or 2, 3, up to 4. And you go through, as like a game show, you go through the levels to get the prize.
What more could you need? What more do you need?
Well, you won't need anything ever again because it has a fully customizable level editor, and when you go into your game show, when you go traverse through the levels, it will have its regular levels and it will splice in community levels.
Bro.
So it should have potentially endless replayability.
King of Meat.
King of Meat.
King of Meat.
And
Count me in.
It big thumbs up for me, and it's got that real, almost a Cuphead sense of humor.
Love it, man.
So,
love the Cuphead games. Love me some meat.
Yep.
Love me a platformer. Love playing with friends. King of Meat, get in me.
Yep. Give me the King of Meat.
Give me the King of Meat.
Get it up, yeah.
Get it up, yeah. But after that, though, bro, we got Little Rocket Lab.
Little Rocket Lab. I wasn't going to add this.
Yeah, well, tell me why the hell you did.
Well, because I looked at it and I fell in love. It's a PC game, PC only at the moment. It'll be released on the 8th. It's Stardew Valley but science. I love Stardew Valley. The story of this one is you go back to your hometown, much like Stardew Valley,
Love it.
where you take over the farm. But instead, you go back to your hometown to complete your family's greatest dream, which is to build a rocket ship and go into space.
That is wholesome.
Very wholesome.
That is wholesome. My God, okay.
And you sort of mend the town
As
on
you're
your
going
way.
there, man.
So,
Mate, I am all for that. That sounds super, super up my alley.
yeah. Another game where the more I looked into it, the more I was like, yeah, this is a big thumbs
This
up.
is a big thumbs
I will
up.
probably purchase it this
Mate,
week.
sounds like it's going to take off.
It will take off. This has been a very punny episode.
Yeah,
I've
very
enjoyed
punny. Very punny.
this. Another game next game is Absalom.
Yeah.
I had no interest in this until I watched 2 TikToks today.
Tell me about it.
I already had this on the list because I thought some people would.
Yeah.
'Cause it's kind of like a Hades crossed with the Streets of Rage. So that Hades style of fighting,
Okay.
but in a sort of side scroller that you can,
So is it
Streets
going to
of
be like a
Rage.
roguelike?
I don't believe so.
Okay.
I don't really know. I think it'll be a story kind of game.
Yeah.
You can play it online, solo, or local co-op.
Sick, man.
And the big things I found from it today, one is the art style, which I already thought looked cool, but they've actually partnered with a local or not local, but an actual animation studio.
Bro, that's
So
sick.
it will look beautiful. And as you can see the trailer, which we'll put there,
Man.
it does look beautiful.
I have seen, like, Hades has been really taken off again.
Yep.
It is on the rise. It's one of the, like, huge player counts at the moment, man. I'm excited for it, bro. That sounds really cool.
The other thing, which should make you very excited,
Yeah.
well, it makes me very excited as a Doom fan.
Yeah.
Mick Gordon got fired from Doom Dark Ages.
Yum.
This is his new project.
Brother.
So
Let him cook.
it sounds sick.
Nah. I'm in, bro.
I'm excited. So big thumbs up.
Yeah,
It was a
let's-
thumbs
yeah.
down this morning. It's now a thumbs up.
I love it,
So
bro.
we will see.
You know what I don't love, though? Backseat drivers.
Yes, but you will love this game.
A game?
A game where you're a backseat driver. It is a 2-player co-op.
Okay.
There has been a 1-level demo out for a long time. This is finally a full release. I say full release, you get 8 more. So I assume they'll probably add more as it comes. But yeah, so basically, if you don't know backseat drivers,
Yeah.
one of you is an old grandma and you cannot see above the steering wheel.
That's gold.
And the other of you is the grandchild. And you sit in the
That's
back seat trying to talk to mum. It's like proximity chat, but like if the aircon's on too cold,
Yup.
you freeze in the back,
And your voice goes down?
And
That's cool, bro.
sometimes you'll hit a bump and the cassette player will eject and it'll get stuck in your mouth and you can't talk until you get it out.
I love games that are utilizing proximity chats well. We see that with Repo. We've got a Repo night tonight.
I'm very excited.
I'm excited as for it, man. And we see these games that are utilizing proximity smartly,
Yeah.
where they are not out here making $1 billion game, but they are utilizing just these things that are already out there, but just doing them well. I am here for it, man. I reckon me and you are going to get some rounds in on Backseat Driver.
I think so. A bit of cow-op mode, I reckon.
Bit of cow-op mode.
Yep.
We've done a few tours away together. I know that you're a pretty good backseat driver. So we'll see. We'll be able to take some turns in
Yeah,
it.
that's right.
We've both done a bit of backseat driving for each other, so I'm keen.
And the cool thing about, just because I have played the demo,
Yeah.
every time you hit a checkpoint, you switch.
That's
So
sick.
that's you both
That's
kind of get a
really,
turn, which
really
is
cool. Backseat driver? Mate, I'm going to throw a double thumbs up. That's sick.
Big thumbs up. It just looks fun and it looks different.
Love it.
Very happy.
Count us in.
Something that's not different and completely the same as it was. Yuka Replayly, which is a
Okay.
remaster of Yooka-Laylee.
Yeah.
Which is not an old game.
No.
So this is less a remaster and more we're taking this to the next generation of consoles, next generation of
Yeah.
tech. You know of Yooka-Laylee?
Yep.
It's like a not Donkey Kong.
No.
Banjo-Kazooie.
Banjo-Kazooie, yeah.
Banjo-Kazooie kind of style game, collectathon, Spyro, that kind of thing. More areas, more things. It's just an updated version of that. I'm not going to get it,
Nah.
but some people might be interested. So
Yeah.
It's coming out on everything on the 9th.
Yeah, I'm not even going to put a thumb up. I've got no investment.
Yeah.
No investment. But Dreams of Another.
Dreams of Another is another weird one.
Yeah.
PS5 exclusive, except for PC.
Yum.
It's built around the theme, no creation without destruction.
Okay.
So you have guns and you have like RPGs and that kind of thing, and you blow stuff up, but it's very violent. It's not violent at all. Sorry, I shouldn't say violent.
No. But it's about the destruction.
You're shooting things and you're blowing things up, and you're sort of shooting things to mold the environment or take away the environment, mold it into different things.
Hell yes.
Definitely interesting, but not interesting enough.
Yeah. Fair enough, man. But you know what is going to be big for PlayStation?
Yes.
Mate, Little Nightmares 3.
Yes, PlayStation and everything else.
And everything
Coming
else.
to everything. Little Nightmares 3
Everything.
on the 10th. Little Nightmares.
That was a PlayStation exclusive. Am I wrong on that?
It feels like a PlayStation exclusive.
I
don't
might
know
be
if it
thinking
is.
of Little Big Planet. That's where I've got it wrong.
Maybe.
Little Nightmares maybe was on everything.
But you know what? Little Nightmares does feel like a PlayStation
does.
exclusive. I don't know. I don't know
does.
why. It just has that sort of vibe about it. I didn't know there were... Well, this kind of snuck up on me. I didn't know it was happening.
Yeah.
Little Nightmares 1 was good.
Yep.
Little Nightmares 1 was good. Little Nightmares 2 was good. And I assume Little Nightmares 3 will also be good. It's kind of like a horror game. It's the time to release it. It's October.
is.
It's spooky season.
You know I love a spooky game.
If you're sort of not if you scare easily,
Yep.
this is probably a good safe horror game.
Yeah.
There might be a couple of jump scares, but the general theming and visuals of it isn't essentially super scary.
So is it? Would you kind of almost even put it as an entry point pre-Limbo? Have you played Limbo?
I have played Limbo. Played Limbo. It's probably on a similar scale.
Yeah, on a similar scale to Limbo.
It's, you know what? It almost has a, like, you know how Tim Burton movies are kind of scary and creepy, but they're not horror?
Yeah.
It's kind of like that with video games.
Love it, man. I'm pretty keen for it, bro. I'm pretty keen. I think, am I going to jump on day one and get the Ultimate Edition? Probably not. Will I jump it on with the kids? Absolutely.
Yeah. It's sort of an all ages kind of game.
Yeah, I love that, man.
But the big release this week, it comes out on the 10th. The betas have been happening. Battlefield 6 is here. The Call of Duty killer.
The Call of Duty killer. Mate, I grew up a big Call of Duty fan and a big Battlefield fan. But when I had transitioned over to Battlefield 2, Battlefield Bad Company 2.
Bad Company. Sorry, I have so many good memories about Bad Company 2.
Brother, we had the destruction of it was the first time I'd played a destructible environment game. That game cooked. We have seen them drop off over the years. We've seen the Battlefield and Call of Duty drop off.
Yes.
We've seen both of them be a little bit crap. I got to play the beta. Brother, Battlefield is back.
They're back, baby.
They are back. That game brought me back to what it felt like as a kid jumping onto Battlefield Bad Company 2. It brought me back. I am so in. When I say to you that I'm not going to have enough time to play the GTA and thinking 1,000 hours, it's because I'm going to be playing this for 1,000 hours, all right? I am hoping that this game ties me over till Subnautica 2.
Yes.
I am going to play a bunch of games in between then and now, but, I see this as my game that I'm going to put the most amount of hours into until Subnautica 2 comes out. I am hyped. I am excited.
Yeah.
Did you get to play the beta?
I didn't play the beta.
Brother.
I know. I've never been a big Battlefield guy. I've always been Call of Duty.
Yeah.
And the sad thing is, the only reason I'm going to play Call of Duty this year is because it's on Game Pass.
Absolutely it is.
And Battlefield being EA, so EA Play, it might come to free very soon. Who knows? But I would assume they might not do that because Activision, Xbox, Game Pass.
Yeah. Whatever this game cost, after playing that beta, I'm paying it.
Yeah, okay.
That beta, it took me back to a place I was a kid that I was back with these games cooking. We have not seen a war game cook like this in years. Brother, we are so back.
Speaking of, a core memory just popped up. I remember loving Bad Company 1 and Bad Company 2.
Yeah.
And then Battlefield 3 came out and I was like, where's the first two?
Yeah, literally.
Bad Company 2 ended on such a cliffhanger.
Bro, huge cliffhanger.
And it just never got resolved.
Man, I always, growing up, playing those Battlefields, they felt like a complete version of Call of Duty.
Yes.
We are now, and Call of Duty was more so that fun, I'm not going to say arcade, but it was more of a fun,
I get what you mean.
Less simulator.
By arcade. Yes.
It was less of a simulator.
Call of Duty is like the Forza to Battlefield's iRacing sort of.
Absolutely.
It's probably not that realistic, but you know what I mean.
Absolutely it is, man. I am so keen. We are going to be having so many Battlefield 6 lobbies in the old Cowman Discord.
Yep.
So if you're not on that Discord yet, you want some squad mates, you want a cow friend, bro, I'm going to be out there. I'm going to be working hard on getting my 360 no-scopes back.
Yeah.
It may not be on Rust, but I am sure as hell going to be putting some damn hours into this game.
I want to see everyone's best trick shots. That's what I really want to see when it comes out.
I love it.
I want all the best gameplay sent.
Absolutely.
Into the game clips chat.
Yep. Chuck your Battlefield game clips in there. Let's get ready for this launch. I am in.
And chuck on all the MLG filters.
Absolutely.
I want mum get the camera. I want I want all that.
I want dubstep.
Yes.
Get your dubstep out. Yes. That's where we're going back. We are going back to the golden age of shooters. Yep. We're going back to war being fun in gaming.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like,
war is fun. Yeah.
just in games.
Yeah.
We are so down because this is going to be absolutely cooking. Brother, I want your edits up in the games clips. I want real trashy dubstep.
Yeah.
I want like some like memes, like some like trash content.
Yep.
Bro, I want like some like of like the GTA glasses. You know, remember those?
The deal with it ones. Yep. I want all that.
I'm back.
I want either incredible edits,
Yeah.
like hours have been spent on these edits,
Yeah.
or I want this fella hasn't even spent 30 seconds.
And I'm not gonna say which one's my favorite.
Yeah, exactly. That's
Because I
right.
love them both.
Yep. Or even I want thousands of hours of editing to look like it was made in 30 seconds.
Absolutely.
That's the real art form.
Which, speaking of made in 30 seconds, we're talking about a sporting game that sounds like it's made in 30 seconds, this concept. You like going real left. What is it?
Real fast.
You like going real fast and real left.
We're gonna turn real left. We're gonna turn real fast.
Because we have got NASCAR 25 dropping on the 14th of this month.
This month. So next week, but it's here anyway, because I left it on the sheet.
As a left-handed dude, I love going real left.
Real left.
And
real
you
fast.
know, I'm out here, bro. I love going real fast.
For America as a country, it's real weird that their biggest sport is very left.
Very left.
left.
It is.
Sorry.
It is. It is. You can't get any further left.
That's right.
Than NASCAR.
Yeah. So I'm actually really excited for NASCAR. I'm not a big NASCAR fan because I don't really like watching cars go around in circles, but I'm a big racing fan. And this is built from the ground up by iRacing.
Brother.
So I'm looking forward to getting on my sim, chucking some laps, and
Which way are you going to go? Like,
well, I might go left.
yeah,
I
you
might go left.
Brother, I am super, super keen to maybe jump on. Maybe we could do a bit of a thing on your racer. We could
I
do
think
a bit
so.
of a video.
I think that would be really fun.
I don't know, like, how much of the steering wheel. Like, it'd be pretty casual. Like, it'd just be like it's going to be easy on the wrist. It's going to be an easy on the wrist game.
Yeah. I'll turn the force feedback down for you. Oh, I'll turn it real up. I don't know.
Yeah,
We'll see.
yeah.
And you can feel,
If you'd be keen to see us do
Yeah.
a bit of a playthrough on the NASCAR 25, let us know, because I haven't ever used racing sim.
Really?
Never in my life.
Oh.
And if there's a game I want to play a racing sim on,
Yep.
it's NASCAR.
NASCAR, yep. Genuinely though, some of the funnest races I've played in iRacing have been oval racing.
Man.
So it might not be fun to look at, but it's really quite, for turning left and going fast, it's quite strategic.
It's quite strategic.
So
You don't have to tell me, brother. I grew up playing the Cars game. I loved Cars. Bro, I was out here doing those like final races and doing the NASCAR races as Lightning McQueen. I know it's tricky.
Yep.
I
Okay.
know that they are out here and it is a tough sport.
yeah, well, let's see. We'll get you on the sim rig.
Let's give it a crack.
We'll see if we can teach an old cow some new tricks. eh?
Mate, I am down for it. NASCAR 25 coming at ya real fast and real left, son.
We're gonna turn left. Okay. Well, I thought we could do one more thing.
Let's do it.
End on a bit of a positive. There have been a few negatives, and we'll always try and end on a bit of a positive because there'll always be negative news every time.
Absolutely, there is.
So I thought we'll do a bit of a competition here. We'll go hoof to hoof.
Hoof to hoof.
Hoof to hoof. Okay? And we're gonna each bring a game. And this week's topic is going to be must play. So the game that you have played in your life that everyone you think in the world should play.
Oh, brother. There are so many of them, but there is one at the top of my list.
Oh, okay.
And I am saying this. So do you want me to go first or do you want to?
I don't mind.
I've got a must-play game for you. I was super late to the party with this one, and I am saying that you need to play it now because I have only just started this year playing this game, and it has become my favorite game like ever. I'm talking about Subnautica, baby. I am talking about, this is a game where you've got like this big old ship. You land in the ocean, middle of the ocean, on a planet that is just oceans, baby. And we are there in a raft, and that's all you got.
Yep.
You are on a raft, you then like it's on fire, you get like your extinguisher, you like then climb out and all you see is ocean. Sounds garbage. Sounds terrifying.
It does. For someone with thalassophobia.
Brother, I've played a lot of horror games.
Yep.
I love me a horror game. Nothing in the world has scared me more than this game. Yep. There has been nothing in the world like, I remember jumping in, and because they start you off, it's called the safe shallows. So you jump in, there's like a bunch of fish around, and you're like, oh, this is cutesy.
Yep.
I'm like, but I better get back to my little place. And then you like build it up and you're creating, you're getting all the resources, you create like new tools.
Mm-hmm.
You then you first get like a bit of like a glider, a water glider, so you go faster, which then you get to go further, which then you get to find new resources to scan. You get to then like make like a little submarine,
yep.
and that allows you to go further and deeper again. And then you start seeing some really scary fucking shit. Like, bro.
Yeah.
I can't express to you the level of fear this game had for me, where it's a thing where it's like, you're going out and this is cute, and you're like, oh, what is that? And then you hear like this, like right in the distance, and you're like, what the hell was that?
Back to the shallows, back to the shallows.
Yeah, back to the shallows. And further it gets, the whole game is about progression. The whole game is about finding new things and just sacking up. You've just got to sack up. If you want to go get these new resources, go find these new things to make life easier for you, well, you need to go a little bit deeper, friend. You need to go out there and be a little bit braver. I'm not going to throw out any spoilers out there, man, but Subnautica, we're in the ocean, we are surviving, and you need to sack up. I am all for it, bro. If there is one game I could recommend anyone to check out, it's that game. Are you going to be scared? Hell yeah, brother. Are you gonna have fun? Oh yeah.
That is a great sell. That almost sold me, and I have no intention of playing that game because of the water.
Yeah.
Okay, well that seems to invoke some fear, some sense of accomplishment.
Absolutely.
I'm gonna go with a game that invokes maybe some sadness, but also some happiness and some memories. We're gonna dial it way back. We're going to dial it way back, and we're going to talk about a lovely, cozy game called Spiritfarer. A game very near and dear to my heart. You are basically what do you call it?
Guiding them to heaven almost.
You ferry the souls, the lost souls.
Yep.
And you have to solve their problem, basically go through their trauma.
Yeah, man.
To clear their conscience and let them finally be ready to go off to yonder. But the thing is, along the way, you get attached to these guys.
You don't want to let them go, do you?
You don't want to let them go.
You're not ready for them to go. You're like, who the hell is this? Oh, this guy's all right. Oh my God, I love this person.
Yeah.
Oh no, I can't let them go.
And they all have such distinct personalities that they feel like their own, and they feel like their own characters. And you don't have to let them go. If you want, you can just have a save where you have your original 4 boat riders.
Yep.
And you just go around.
You just fare the spirits.
That's right.
I have not played this game myself. I have been witness of my wife laying in bed next to me crying about this game.
Yeah.
She was in it, man. And I was like, it got to a point where I was like over the shoulder, like, oh, how are they going? And, you still got them? Have you let them go now?
Yeah.
That game looked stunning, beautiful concept.
Great art style, great concept, and it is. And eventually, you just got to learn that sometimes it's about the journey.
Yeah.
It's about the memories you made along the way, and you just got to finish the game. And it is. I will say, it took me. I've never had the same feeling of a game that took me so long to build up, almost the courage.
Yeah.
To finish the game.
Yeah, man.
Because there's one final thing you have to do, and it is heartbreaking.
Yeah.
And you learn your own story, or the story of the character you're playing as you go along. If you want something that is... If you like movies like The Green Mile...
Yeah, bro.
Or those movies that really invoke some real heartstrings...
big emotions.
But with beautiful stories, this is the game for you.
If you like a game where you want to feel like shit but like it afterwards, this is for you. So let us know in the comments, do you want some freaky, big old like creatures coming at you in the ocean? Or are you out here trying to release those spirits out into the world? We'd love to hear in the comments who won this week's Hoof Off.
Hoof off. I don't know about that.
Thank you so much for tuning in today, guys. We have got a big old week ahead. We are, well, big old month ahead, really.
Yes.
We are looking at the 10th of this month. We're going to be jumping on. Mate, I'm looking at doing a local fight night.
Ooh.
Fighting game night. I'm going to be doing some Dragon Ball Fighter Z.
Nice.
I'm going to be doing some big old Street Fighter 6.
Classic.
We are going to be doing some Tekken 8.
Yeah, boy.
And there's a lot of controversy about calling this one a fighter.
Oh, okay, I know what you're going to say.
But maybe some Smash Bros. We'll see.
I think so.
So we've got that. Then the following weekend, we've got it right here, baby. On October 24th, we're going to be doing our first ever team tournament. And baby, it's going to be Halo.
Oh, you couldn't have chosen a better team sport for this one.
I'm hyped, man.
Get your communities, get your doubles, your singles. If you're a single, we'll find you a group.
Absolutely,
Or
we'll
you'll
find you a group, bro. We will find it. We're just trying to make big old community out here for gamers. I cannot thank you if anyone's got this far watching this. Thank you. We are leveling up each of these podcasts each week. Let us know what things that you'd like to see us talk about. Let us know if you're like, hey bro, you know how to make this video even easier?
Yeah, please
Let
do.
us know, man.
We're learning.
We're learning. We appreciate your patience and we can't wait to see you at the top. Love ya.